Alright, yo YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Keo Got Time, and today, because Keo has some time, as I always do, we're gonna be reacting to women share their biggest secrets. Now this is a Jubilee video, so I know it's gonna get copyrighted, but it's okay, because I'm not monetized anyway. I only got like 6 subscribers. Thank you to the 6 of you people. But anyway, women share their biggest secrets. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of I cheated, I done this, you done that. Yeah, let's see.
I feel guilty
Jeez.
all the time. I feel guilty, and I'm like, man, he should be with someone else.
Pardon me.
It's just not
Bro, and then you come in on the net. Like, digital footprint is a thing, you know. Like, this video can be found.
I'm sleeping with my best friend's ex.
If this is your secret and you'd like to claim it, you can step forward on 3.
Oh, it's each someone else's.
1,
That's a good idea.
2, 3.
That's a good idea.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have anything else to share to it.
Nah, Mia.
Cause
Mia, come on. Your best friend?
I want to tell
Does
her,
she
and I
know?
just
Well,
don't know
obviously
how.
not, it's a
So I
secret.
figured, might as well get in a video and show her. Sorry, Haley.
I'm saying though, there's billions of men in the world, bro. Why you gotta choose him? Why you gotta go after your friend's ex? Crazy behavior.
So my last ex-boyfriend left me for another girl in my friend group. And then my current boyfriend right now was one of his friends. Talking things out, like, is the best form of anything.
I helped a loved one with a credit card fraud.
Oh, that's light. Well, no, it's not light. Don't do credit card fraud. Don't do it.
So, I was on Tinder one day, and I was just scrolling through, and I see this guy. We started talking, and he was just kind of joking around. I was like, what do you do for a living? He was like, I rob banks. I was like, cool. Do you need, like, an assistant? And he was like, yeah. And I met up with him, and he was for real. He was like, hey, help me, and we'll make, like, $5K a day, blah, blah, blah. I was, like, sick with it. I'm trying to quit my job. I hate it there. Turns out, he was a meth smoker, and I was like, cool, you know, do your thing, whatever. And I ended up getting secondhand high off of it, and I didn't realize
So yeah, that's the worst combination there. A criminal that's on drugs. You know you're not getting away. You know everything's being fucked up, bro. Can't be a criminal and be on drugs. Pick one. Especially if you sell drugs, bro. You know, don't get high off your own supply. That means don't get high off anyone's supply.
I didn't realize that that's what was going on. I was just like, oh, this guy is cool, you know, he's a rapper and he got a Tesla. Oddly enough, the way that I got out of it was he ghosted me. And his name is Donovan. And if you ever see him, tell him I said I better not catch him in the street. Girl, you go. To avoid any girls going through what I went through, I was stupid enough to do it, you know.
No,
It's a shame. No one should go through that.
Clap for that. Bro, what? He comes up here. He was completely honest from the start. He's a bitch. I rob banks, like, and then you decided to go meet him. Saw he was being serious. That didn't like click in your head to go and leave. You was like, nah, that's hot. I need a man that's a scammer. I need a man that robs banks. I need a man that smokes meth. You know, as I said, doing drugs and a criminal. She thought in her head, oh my days, that is just the perfect combination. I'm gonna get so much love out of this man. And then you do his little scams and he blocks you. Duh, obviously. But that clearly you didn't see that coming. And then you want to air his name out on the net. You know, air his name out, and then all the girls in the back, yeah, girl, yeah. Bitch, this is on you. Like, this. Women.
I don't feel like I'm going to go
No
to
accountability.
heaven when I die.
I don't feel what? Like I'm gonna go to heaven when I die.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's a secret, really.
I'm just nervous. Oh no, I feel like I'm about to start crying.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell me you're wearing an
I was in
evil
a
eye.
church for like
What?
4 years, and I don't know. I felt like I was there, and I found
Bro. That's really her secret. I don't feel like I'm gonna go to heaven. First of all, nobody cares. Second of all, you're wearing an evil eye, and you got the septum piercing, and you. Just pray to Jesus, man. Pray to God. He got you. You're nice.
family, but it just
The
felt
Lord
like I
loves
was there for
everybody.
people. When I decided to leave, that was like the first thing that reminded me was that once I left the church, I left God, and when I leave God, that means I'm going to hell. And part of me kind of believes them. Like I don't deserve a spot in heaven because I don't do anything to build my place there, if that makes sense. Sorry.
See, and this is why this is stupid. No, okay, no, I'm being a bit insensitive. I do hear it on the whole religion thing, you know, you leave the church and then you feel like part of you is missing and, you know, everyone judges you about it and blah, 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 blah. I hear it. But if you truly feel like in your heart you're not going to go to heaven because you don't do anything to put yourself in a position to go to heaven, and if you really want to go to heaven, then start doing some shit. Start praying, start reading the Bible, start singing hymns, like start doing something. Don't just sit on Jubilee video and cry about it. Like, God don't care like that. God doesn't like work. God doesn't reward without any action. You know? So fix up. Fix up.
Hi.
Hello.
But I do hear it though.
I'm
I do.
sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry for. We're here with you.
Okay.
What helped me was thinking and knowing that
Okay,
there is
Lupe.
something out there. There is a God, there is a heaven, or whatever you want to believe in, but nobody can tell you what it is. But, you know, you're not alone.
Thank you.
You know?
I'm in love with my best friend, but I don't want to risk losing our friendship.
Alright, the author has decided not to claim the secret, but if you would like them to know that they're not alone, you may step forward on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
This happened, I had met my friend in 7th grade, and I fell in love with them, and since I was a girl, and she was a girl, I didn't let her know, only to then get outed. My mom found out. My family found out. I remember walking past her and just not talking to her. I forgave her over time, but the funny thing is that she did end up dating another girl in college. So, so that's friendships for me. Yeah.
I've been married for 6 years, and I'm
Okay, I'm not even gonna hate on too much of these secrets. Nah, just yeah.
still a virgin.
I feel like all of these are so like, avoidable. Oh. Unfortunately, she forgave her.
It's really embarrassing. I have been married to my husband for 6 years, and I have never had sex. I have a very skewed, a very skewed view on sex.
She's
A
seen
lot
some
of
shit when she was
sexual
little.
abuse.
She's seen some shit or went through some shit.
I never had a healthy view of sex. I never got the chance. And then, through a little bit of therapy, because I am Christian, this whole time, there's this big view of, this big lie of, you need to save yourself for marriage, And then on your wedding night, that's it. And then I got married. And on my wedding night, that didn't happen. And I was, so ashamed. And my family, God bless them, but they, made comments of, because I want my kid's name to be Gracie. When are we gonna see little Gracie around? And so I have a lot of pressure. And my husband, most amazing dude in the world. He's been so patient. And
You don't
I
say.
feel guilty all the time. I feel guilty, and I'm like, man, he should be with someone else. Because I can't give him that. I hope I get there, because I want to have kids so bad. Because it's how come everybody else
Everyone in the back
gets
about
to
to
do
cry
this,
and
but I
shit.
can't? It's
Sorry.
just not fair. That's it.
Yeah, come here.
Aw, good hug.
Sorry.
No,
Ugh,
it's okay.
gross.
Don't be sorry. It's what you're feeling, honestly.
Love, sex is not love. Love is something completely different. And if you didn't prove that today, I don't know what will. So, I've been married for the past 6 years, and nobody in my family knows. I've never had sex with my partner. I don't want to. Our marriage is based out of friendship, and it's solely that. It means the world to you, right? My parents are gonna kill me. I decided to keep it a secret because it's easier to live without people telling you what's right and what's wrong.
Yes.
Sex, you can have it with anybody, but love, you only find one. And if people understood that connections come with mind, come with feelings, sex wouldn't be viewed as such a necessary thing to make a connection with someone. And if you never conceive it, believe best now he loves you more than what sex would have brought him.
Yeah, obviously. Now, there's probably a really real thing she's feeling. That she can't give her partner the one, intimate thing that all couples do. But if he's been married to you for 6 years, 6 years, and he's still waiting, he either doesn't care or he's cheating. No need to cry, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine. Stay a virgin. Become a nun, even. Do God's work.
We love you.
Just knowing I'm not alone.
I once stayed in a relationship because my partner said that I was the reason she wasn't going to kill herself.
The guilt. The guilt. You can't leave, man.
When I was 14 and just starting high school, I was doing a lot of theater. Yeah, I had a little sparkling of a showmance. She disclosed that I was the only person keeping her from killing herself. And as a 14-year-old, like, you know, you don't know really what to do in that situation when you're handling things so heavy that you've just never dealt with before. And I completely destroyed my relationship with my family. Like, I just risked it all for this person. I felt the obligation to protect them and to care for them and to be their, you know, safety vest. Yeah.
They were my first boyfriend. I was 14, they were 17. And it was really hard because I felt that I was tied to them, you know? And being 14, I just thought, like, well, I have to stay with this person.
I kind of did the same thing, but I felt like I did it more out of pity. There was a saying that kind of like stuck with me for a long time, and it was the whole, you can lead a camel to water, but you can't force it to drink. You can only help someone so much, and then you have to walk away. You can't die because someone else is dying in front of you, you know?
Right.
So, in middle school, I was bullied for being sexually assaulted, and rumors spread saying that I wanted it.
When I was a little girl, I became. Oh, this is harder than I thought. Oh, I became entangled in a friendship that very shortly became very unhealthy, quite fast. The whole relationship just ruined how I saw my body and just my interactions with people in general. When I got to middle school, I had a crush on this guy who was so cute. When you see somebody, you can see that they've shared a similar experience. I saw that in this boy, and he was like the first person who I like kind of confided to tell. I was like, oh my God, finally somebody who has this understanding. I feel like a breath of fresh air, like I can do this. And the next day, the whole school knew about what had happened to me in detail. And I was bullied really, really bad because the sexual assault happened by a woman, which was seen so differently of like she wanted it to happen because it wasn't a man, and my life just became ruined after that experience. And it was like, that was like the dark doom that like started my life kind of falling apart. But that whole experience really traumatized me and affects me to this day, and it's something that I continue kind of to go through.
That was kind of dark.
So personally, I was physically abused by women, so I understand where you're coming from. I'm so sorry that, you know, it became like this big old thing in your life where it's like you felt like you couldn't escape it.
Thank you.
When I was 20, I got an abortion without telling my parents.
Copilot helped me tailor my pitch to a more casual tech client. Translate it into...
Yeah, so...
I don't know if this generation is like more desensitized, but this secret right here, I feel like a lot of us have gone through. Especially in the UK, where people just be fucking when they're young. But like, yeah. Let me shut up. I'll continue.
I'm 22 now. I had an abortion with my ex-boyfriend at the time. So I'm no longer with that partner, and I'm not gonna lie, he did say that afterwards. After he got me pregnant, he mostly saw me as a friend than a girlfriend, which is like such a dog thing to say. I don't know. Like, if you're watching this, oh, sorry, I might want to cut that. I'm thankful
Well
to
done,
be
girl.
living in California and to have access to their services despite having gone through the experiences of being heckled outside the Planned Parenthood. And the day after my abortion, I ended up going to the ER. I had to do an ultrasound that was an internal ultrasound, and my technician told me that it would have been easier to keep the baby than to have gone through with all that I was going through, which was really not what I needed to hear in that moment. Regardless, I was able to get through it, and I was able to patch up my relationship with my family, and more than anything else, they were sad that they couldn't have been there for me going through it all. I'm saying this now because I hope I can help someone else feel a little less alone, and that this is okay to go through. There's no shame in it.
There's a little bit of shame. Just a little bit. Just a tad bit of shame, because you have to learn from your mistakes. I can understand everyone gets horny. Yeah, they had sex. First of all, bro, wrap up. Wrap up, bro. And if you're not gonna wrap up, because I know sex with a condom and without a condom, without just feels 10 times better. I know, trust me. Pull out, bro. Damn. I don't understand. Wrap up or pull out. If you don't want to go through having a baby, don't nut in a woman. And women, don't accept being nutted in if you know that you don't want a baby. That's very simple logic, you know? So I feel she should take a little bit of shame just to understand, okay, fix up. Okay, maybe Keel's just a hater. I don't know. Am I a hater?
So are all of you.
Oh yeah.
Like, after everyone had left, one woman came back to share her experience.
My secret was I was molested by a close family member, and I cannot forgive him. My dad was very abusive to my mom and to us, and it was the night before New Year's, and he had just gotten out of jail. It just didn't help the fact that we shared a room. So when he did what he did, it shattered my life entirely. It made me run away from my home several times because I was fearing every time he got out, released from jail, that he would do the same thing over and over again. And I feel so alone because I have half of my family blaming me for not saying anything. And I have another part of my family who are clueless and love him or just protect them. And it hurts me to this day knowing that I can't step into that house without being scared. I felt like I had to share this because if I didn't share it here, I would have never spoken up about it. I don't have the guts to talk to them in person because I don't want anything to happen to them while I'm there. And I know that's selfish, but I feel like I at least deserve that peace and that tranquility in my life, even if it's alone. Thank you.
Jeez. It's like the last one is the only one I couldn't really hate on. What she just said. Damn. Sorry you went through that. I mean, keep you in my prayers. Serious. But yeah, women and secrets, eh? Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been a interesting video. Yeah, just don't keep secrets, guys. If you feel you need to talk. If you know that you can withhold information and you'll be fine, then that's cool. Go about your life. But if you know that you're the type of person that's just gonna play on your mind and it's gonna blow up, try and talk to someone. You know what, I should probably take my own advice. But anyway, peace, love, and prosperity. Catch you in the next one. Okay, yeah.